So I'm working on a 2006 Kia Rio, and it seems like it's not getting any fuel. When you turn the key on, you don't hear the fuel pump engage. So I took the fuel pump out, looked at it, wired it directly to the battery with a couple jumper cables, jumper wires. It worked. I did try it originally with a test light, and there wasn't enough voltage to turn it on. And I thought, well, I'm going to get a straight wire and double check it. And that actually kicked it in. I checked all the spark plugs. They're all good, so I'm sure it's a fuel issue. And I got out my Xtool scan tool and checked it, and it was a camshaft position sensor code. So I'm going to have to dig into that. But I have all these actuation tests that I can do. So I just started going through them and checking them. And let's say you want to check the fuel pump relay. Just click on it, and it'll keep working until you say stop. So you hit the start button, and it's turning it on and off. So I know the fuel pump relay is working, and I actually tested it by hand and it worked fine. You can test the fuel pump. I don't know if you can hear it running. And the fuel pump works, the relay works. So I don't know if it's the camshaft position sensor or crank position sensor, whatever it was. I've got to research it, but I don't know if that would stop the fuel pump from kicking in or not. Possibly. Maybe if it's bad, they don't want you to start the engine. So I've got to check that out. Otherwise, I'm assuming maybe something to do with the key or the wiring someplace. But I just wanted to show you how this tool works, and it's really nice because you can check a lot of stuff. I've looked at other vehicles, and there's not a lot of stuff you can turn on and off. But with this Kia, you can check the engine check lamp, canister close valve closed, fuel pump relay, AC compressor relay, fuel pump control, immobilizer lamp, canister closed. There's a bunch of stuff. It's kind of handy because sometimes you want to see if something's working before you go too far. I should have thought about this originally. Then I would have been able to eliminate the fuel pump and not had to take it out and mess around with the relay. So I just got to figure out why it's not working. One video I watched, the guy was charging the battery to make sure it was fully charged, and then his crank no start issue went away. The fuel pump started working and it started up. So I've got my battery charger going. I'm hoping that I get that battery nice and strong. Maybe that'll kick in the fuel pump, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you this tool and how it works, and it's really good for diagnosing vehicles. I buy and sell cars, try to fix them up, and it's nice to know what's wrong with it. I should use it more before I buy a vehicle to make sure I'm not buying something with a bad engine or transmission. But I usually look them over pretty good and test drive them. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to spend less than $1,000 and have a pretty decent scan tool, this Xtool is pretty good. And I think I have the latest one. And maybe not. I can't remember what model it is. Let's see if we can tell real quick. It's the Xtool D8BT. So, if you're looking for one, and it's got a little stand on the back for leaning on your desk or whatever, but it also hooks onto the steering wheel pretty good. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody out.